Shehzad, to you first, because, the color right now through prime time, it appears, because the Congress celebrations as far as Himachal haven't really broken out. So let me dwell on Gujarat for just a moment. This was historic. So much had been said. It was such an ill-tempered campaign in many ways. Ravan, Aukat, so many things were said. Prime Minister, we're going to hear from him after this historic mandate now. Shehzad.
Absolutely, Shiv. This mandate that has come from the people of Gujarat, first of all, let me bow down my head and accept the verdict both from the people of Gujarat and from the people of Himachal and thank them. But let me tell you that coming partly from Gujarat, after 6 terms, for the 7th term, when you get such a historic mandate, and look, Madhav Singh Solanki ji had won a historic mandate as well, but that was on the back of a caste movement. It was on the back of a national sentiment after the unfortunate assassination of Indira Gandhi ji. But today's mandate is special, and it is because of PDS, Performance, Delivery, Seva. This is what Prime Minister Modi, brand Modi represents. He represents a culture of performance, delivery and seva, and for 27 years we've delivered that. We've delivered a government that performs and vikas. Gujarat happens to be a state that is #1 in FDI for the last 4 out of 5 years. Highest GSDP, one of the highest GSDP rates. The water problem that used to plague Gujarat has been solved. 24/7 power, electricity that we deliver in Gujarat. You've seen Vikas in Gujarat when it comes to literacy rate. Okay. The literacy rate has gone out, drop-up rate has come down. So there is a wholesome model of Vikas that has taken place in Gujarat. Now in Himachal too, we were fighting a historical trend. We tried to buck that trend. We were 1% short of that. And we accept with all humility that 10 seats, they got 1,000 votes more, and we've lost that election. But we are with our heads held high because despite the loss there, we have been able to give a tough fight. Now look at the contrasting picture. Congress in Gujarat has been decimated. It used to have 42% vote share. It's down to, I think, 26% vote share, 25% vote share, down to 16 seats. Aam Aadmi Party was making tall claims. It's down to 5 seats. Aam Aadmi Party won a huge mandate in Punjab. In Himachal, it is completely obliterated, 1% vote share. So what has been resulted from this is that there is a model of Aam Aadmi Party which has no takers beyond Punjab and Delhi. They've been rejected in Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Haryana and elsewhere.
Meeta Chakravarti,
which is completely
I'll come back to you, Shehzad.
BJP has lost an election.
I want to ask you, this isn't a frivolous question. I'm just wondering because, the BJP is celebrating in a very typical fashion this historic mandate, completely justified given the numbers there. Before I come to the Congress and Gujarat, your party has won fair and square in Himachal Pradesh. A pretty credible victory, as even Shehzad acknowledged. Why isn't the Congress, exuding more enthusiasm and happiness about that? We're hearing about, your MLAs being herded out of there. Is there something going on?
No, there's nothing going on. First of all, congratulations to BJP for a very decisive victory in the state of Gujarat. Congratulations to ourselves, to Indian National Congress, both to the state unit as well as to the collective leadership given by Priyanka Gandhi ji, Sachin Pilot ji, Bhupesh Baghel ji, Rajiv Shukla ji, very importantly in the state of Himachal Pradesh, for holding the state unit together and for giving a political alternative to the people of Himachal Pradesh, and we saw I think the latest numbers coming out from Himachal Pradesh is 40 to Congress and 25 to BJP. So that's a very decisive victory in favor of Congress. So congratulations to Congress as well. We have all the reasons to celebrate. Yes, we are obviously disappointed with the results in Gujarat. We were expecting a better performance, a better result. I must at this point make one point very clearly, that a couple of months back we saw a lot of media hype and a media perception being created about Gujarat as how AAP is the real challenger to the ruling BJP dispensation, and that did lead to a lot of opposition vote getting split between Congress and BJP, which has resulted in today's numbers. Now, it is absolutely exposed today that AAP is a lot about hype and very low on substance. It is exposed today that, though obviously it's a democratic setup, every political organization has a right to expand its organizational base. Not taking anything away from AAP's effort, but fact of the matter is, despite their tall claims, it is Indian National Congress
but Meeta,
that
you appear to be blaming the media.
To.
You appear to be blaming the
Not
AAP,
blaming the media.
But there was
Not
no
blaming
fight.
the media. But
there was no fight.
not,
I mean, the writing,
have to give me
as far
10
as the
more
Congress
seconds.
is concerned in Gujarat, was on the wall from the start. There didn't seem to be any spring in your step. There was no energy in that fight. It looked like you'd given up, and this was in complete contrast to the 2017 election, which I covered personally as well, where there was a great deal of energy. This time it looked like you just sat back and said, we've lost this, we're not going to put anything into this.
If we have come down from a figure of 77 to sub 20, then obviously we have a lot to introspect. We did change our strategy this time to a strategy of doing more door-to-door campaign and connecting with people, and the strategy clearly has not worked. I have absolutely no problem in accepting it, and there is a need of self-introspection and course correction in the state of Gujarat, and that is probably why we are not sounding so excited as we would have been otherwise. But yes, as far as the state of Himachal Pradesh is concerned, we are extremely confident that we will be able to form a very stable government in that state.